Mistake with the Alpha Chapter 42. Jalen's point of view.
My heart was really disturbed. I then went to visit my mother briefly. I didn't want to tell this to my dad anymore because the female in question is his best friend's daughter. He would surely be biased. I know my mother to be someone who wouldn't mince words. I had already mind-linked her and told her I was coming. She then stepped out to the woods so as not to make my father hear our conversation. "Mom," I called. "Son," she said and hugged me. I couldn't attend to her well because of what happened at the party. I hardly knew she was there, and my mother understood me. That's why I love her with all of my heart. "I'm so sad, Mum," I said as she released me from her hug. "Come," she pulled me to a big tree to sit by it. "Tell me how you feel, boy," she said, holding my hands. I feel choked. I know I was the one looking for a mate, but at that I didn't ask for this stress, I said. My mother looked at me with pity. "What's wrong with your mate?" She asked me. One thing I know about my mother is that even though she heard something about you, if you haven't told it to her yourself, she wouldn't believe it, nor will she force you to tell her. She believes that everyone has the right to privacy, whether small or old. I know you would have heard about Sam, who is my girlfriend. I paused to let her talk. "Yes, I have. It's all over town," she replied. "Mum, I love Sam so much, and I still do, even with Allison's mating bond pulling me. What I don't understand is, how is it possible for my love for Sam to be stronger than the mating bond? Something's not right here, and I'm so confused," I said, almost crying. I'm truly a frustrated man. I have a mate, but yet, the girl I've been in love with wouldn't leave my heart. My mother sighed. "This is truly confusing, and I don't think it has happened in history, but let's look at you being a Leakin hybrid. It's also a mystery. Then anything can happen," she said. I trust my mother. She's someone that thinks widely. "Are you saying that because I'm a hybrid, I can have two mates?" I asked her. "If that would be possible, I'll be happy. I sure know that Sam would be my favorite." My mother shook her head. "I never said that. I'm only saying we need answers. You really need to calm down in all these," she said to me. "But mother, I can't leave Sam. She gives me peace," I said. "What is your wolf saying about this?" "He's as confused as I am. Anytime Allison is near, the mating bond pulls me stronger, but even when Sam is not there, I do yearn for her. I miss her so much, like I'm going to die from it." I saw my mother wear a frown. "That shouldn't be. The mating bond is stronger than anything one could imagine," she said. "I need help here, mother, before I cause trouble for you." My mother smiled at me and patted my back. "You know I'll always follow what you chose to do, but just be patient. Don't let us eat the yam that is too painful for our tongue," she advised. "Okay, Mum," I said. "I know one day I'll find a solution to what is happening to me. I can even know how to sever the mating bond and be with my girl. I don't mind going to the lion's den." I left my mother and headed back to the pack house. Since no one was with me, I decided to go to the River Sam, and I do go to clear my head and see if I'll be able to find peace. Indeed, I found peace. I found Sam's blue wolf running. I know she came out to do what I came to do. I fell beside her, and this made her stop. She was acting like she's not missing me, but her eyes were telling another story. I know she was happy to see me, but was avoiding trouble from Allison. About Allison, I wouldn't say I wasn't disappointed. In fact, disappointed was an understatement. I was totally pissed off by what she did. Before I left for my mum's, I called one of the maids at the kitchen and made her tell me the truth. Since she's not part of those that envies Sam, she told me everything. How it was Allison that hurt herself and made the maids insult Sam. Sam didn't even bother to tell me any of this. She just endured it all, and I wondered why. "Shouldn't you know she did it to protect us?" Hort said. "I know, but I don't think I need it. I was glad she still loves me and wants to protect my name and dignity." I commanded her to shift because I want to have a proper talk with her. I didn't think of her being naked, and when I saw her naked, everything I had planned to say was wiped off. I only thought about claiming that body as mine. As if Sam knew this, she ran to the river to hide her nudity, as if that would stop me. I didn't follow her immediately. I let her enjoy her swim before I went into the water. All I want to do is to apologize to her, but as my body touches hers, everything goes blank, and I don't even know what to say for a few seconds. It was when she began to struggle that I found my voice and managed to say a few words. "I'm sorry," I said, burying my face on her neck to inhale her sweet smell. "I missed it so much. I wish I could have a reserve where I'll keep the smell so whenever I miss her, I'll then open the reservoir and take in a huge chunk of her sweet smell. I know I'm ridiculous, but that's what my heart wants." No need to apologize, Jay. None's your fault, she smiled at me. I also like Nick, Jay. She calls it with so much sweetness that it normally gladdens my heart. No one has ever called me that, and I wouldn't allow anyone else to use the Nick for me. She was still trying to move away from my arms, but I wouldn't let her go. I held her tightly, but I was making sure it's not hurting her. I should have known that all Allison was saying was a lie. You can't do such a thing of such, I said with a sad face. What do you mean?
Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also, check out our next video in the series.